First of all, thank you all so much for coming. It really means a lot to our whole family. I had to type this up because I was afraid I'd forget something and probably not going to make it through it real well, so just bear with me if you would. So I apologize not looking around. I know it's Speech 101. You look at your audience, but I'm going to kind of read this and we'll go from there. Again, thank you to each and every one of you taking time out of your day to come celebrate my dad. I won't take too long, but just wanted to share a little bit about my dad, Fred McClure. I've talked to many people since Dad died Wednesday night, and a common word I heard used to describe him was character. I want to talk about that word for just a bit. Character, as defined in the dictionary, means the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. So regarding Dad's character, I've always heard people describe someone's character as low or high. Dad's was definitely high. Dad was an honest man, sometimes to a fault. You never had any doubt where you stood with Dad, that's for sure. Dad loved his family, his friends. He loved life and lived it to the fullest. He taught me how to be a man, a husband, and a father by not only telling me, but more importantly, showing me examples of his character. While a bit rough and opinionated on the outside, he was a kind, gentle, and tender-hearted man on the inside. I know this by watching him go through life with its ups and downs, joys and sorrows, and struggles and rewards. He was probably the happiest when he had any chance to brag about his great-grandchildren, grandchildren, and come to find out his children as well. Here's another definition of character: the way someone thinks, feels, and behaves, someone's personality. And Dad had a personality. Now let's talk about the character that Dad was. Always ready to defend his beliefs and even argue, just a little, to prove his point. And if you ask him, he'd agree that he was wrong once, back in 1962 or some arbitrary date. And let's not get started on his stories, lies, about his days growing up and his years in the Air Force. And just an aside, he was so proud and honored to have served his country, and I am too very proud of him and his service and all those that are served and are serving. Let's not forget the entertainment advice that Dad was always willing to give, and the fun he had guiding us, and especially misguiding us, and the conversations after. I think I speak for everyone. I will miss those conversations. Dad was surely a character. Dad knew a lot of pain in his life due to his health, but that's the hand he was dealt. While he complained sometimes, like we all do every now and then, he took things in stride and didn't let anything slow him down. Even as he fought that last night, he fought long and hard, and his body just said, "No more." I am so thankful that Judy and I were there, and I will always have peace and comfort knowing that he knew we were there. We all wish things would have turned out different, but Dad, just like Mom, would want us to remember them fondly and keep moving forward. Though we will definitely miss him, we'll miss them and hurt each and every day. My dad, a man that showed me what it is to be a man, I love you and will miss you the rest of my days. And I'd just like to say again, thanks for everybody for coming, and if you'd like to share a story or anything, I'd like to open it up. If anybody have anything they'd like to say, and whenever we're done, I'll close in prayer and bless the food, and we'll get to eat.
Well, Freddie was my nephew, and we played cards with him quite often. We played with him, Linda, and then we played with Judy. And he had this saying that he always said was his own, but I know he stole it from Tommy. So when he'd get beat, and he did get beat quite regularly, right, Judy? He would say, if I played with anybody that knew how to play, I'd win every game. And I said, you stole it from Tommy. That's not true. He said, no, Tommy stole it from me.
That's his character.
We'll miss playing with Fred. We'll miss arguing with Fred and seeing Fred and just knowing he's over there. We'll miss him.
And every time Fred and I went to Aunt Lois's, I'd have to give him this lecture on don't hassle Aunt Lois. Oh, she expects it. No, she doesn't. She hates it.
Well, if she did, she was ready for it all the time. And she'd fall for it. That was the trouble.
I know.
He knew how to pull her chain.
You could pull my chain like no other.
I kept telling her, just ignore him, just go on, just like he's not even here. But she had to get right back
Oh,
at
they got into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I know.
Well,
I mean, we
that's
went
what you
out
get when you're
with
McClure, I
friends.
guess.
Absolutely.
I had to explain to quite a few people how come I was his uncle and his brother-in-law. They said, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Sounds kind of incestuous.
Yeah.
I always have to get out like a piece of paper and pen.
Yeah, he's from Missouri.
And report.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whenever I think about Uncle Fred or Uncle Lonnie, I always think about the story of Uncle Lonnie told when he was in the service and he was in Japan. And he walks into this bar in Japan and shows him his ID. He's a young man at that time. When the bartender looks at him, looks at his ID, looks at him, looks at him, his ID. He goes, you were in here before. And Lonnie says, no, I just got here. Apparently Uncle Fred had been telling everybody at that particular bar when he was in Japan that he was Lonnie.
Imagine that.
See, knowing that Fred played poker with Lois and Galen, I said, well, you know, the cousins are coming over and we're gonna play. And he says, what do you play for? I said, oh, nickel and dimes. No, I do ones and fives. No, whatever.
He didn't play with us for that.
I don't spoil the story.
All right. 25 cents was it.
Another lie if we're keeping track.
Well, the first thing Monica said when I called her and told her that Uncle Fred had passed away, she said, Tom Tinker! Tom Tinker's gone! We used to do that with Austin when Austin was a baby. And we
Well,
went
not a
down-
baby, because he was
Four.
4, because I was pregnant with her.
Yeah, and we went down there that one summer, and it was like he and Austin on the floor. I got pictures of them two wrestling around, and we would do that. Tom Tinker. That was funny.
There's another boy that isn't here today, Sky Andrew. He's in California and it would have been a long trip for him in circumstances. But I know he feels the same way Stephen does about his dad. Sorry he couldn't be here too. He looks exactly like his mother.
Yes.
And he's awful. He looks like his awful too. That'd be you.
He was becoming another Frank.
Yes.
Okay.
I got an Air Force story I'd like to tell. Me and Renee were fortunate enough to meet Fred and Linda back in the 70s, a long time ago. And he had a job. I think everybody knew he was a boom operator. We refueled airplanes in the air, and that was our job. At the end of every mission, when you got done refueling, your call back to the pilot in the front of the airplane was, pilot, boom stowed, leaving position. And a boom tradition, when the boom signs off for the last time, here's to Fred, boom stowed, leaving position.
Here.
I'd like to add a little bit to the story that originally started. Look out. Fred was 3 minutes older than I was, and he always rubbed it into me. We shared the same birthday. And he would always say, I'm the boss. So I had to listen to him. Well, I was quite a tomboy when I was younger, and I had horses. And my folks had 9 acres, and it was woods and a creek and all this kind of stuff. And way back then, you got to watch the Lone Ranger on television. You know, and he raced across and he ran up the hillside, he reared his horse up, and away he went. Well, I used to do that with my horse. I raced through the backwoods, jump the creek, go up the hill, and make the horse rear up. And Fred was riding with me one day on the back. And we did the same thing, only I had no intentions of making the horse rear up, but the horse remembered, you know? So we raced across, jumped the creek, ran up the hill, the horse reared up, Fred fell off, rolled back into the creek. And he stood up and he looked at me and he said, now what was that all about? And I said, well, you taro, me lo ring.
This is the guy who played football.
Is there anybody else that would like to hear anything?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. I will. I'll keep an eye on it. We'll let them come in and then we'll say the prayer real quick.
Introduce them, Chris, or